Like a block up front, they're the cork in the bottle. There's no way to get round them on a roundabout such as that. And so the sprinters teams may well be nullified with 2.5 kilometres to go. Up front, it is Gilbert. He's got Zdeněk Stybar from Omega Pharma Quickstep. Philippe Gilbert's got a great chance, I think, today. 2.4 kilometres to go. They've all been looking at each other, and we look at the lonely figure of Daniel Martin trying to relay back and limit the damage, but there's no way back for him, I don't think. Sky come to the fore right now on the nose. Puccio and Bosenhagen, perhaps, if it's that duo, they can light it up. But with 2.1 to go, I think Philippe Gilbert and this man alongside him, just behind him at the moment, Zdeněk Stybar, have done a great job. 2 to go, Sean. They've got a great chance here.
Yes, they are pulling out the advantage, as we can see here. You know, just want to be close 10 seconds, and it's still growing there. So 15 seconds, so it's looking good for them. I was expecting, you know, to be more action on the front of the bunch here from the sprinters teams, and they would, you know, keep this gap at the very minimum. But it's a really nice advantage, and considering the two of them, you know, are still working well together out front. And Stybar, you know, he is a rider not afraid to give it his everything. And the question is, who is going to be the fastest if they get to the sprint? Because I think both are pretty equal in a two-up sprint.
There's no way that Omega Pharma Quickstep are going to hit the front now and compromise Zdeněk Stybar, their teammate who's up the road. So they're not going to be driving it on. You saw Movistar come to the fore in that very, very nasty little pinch within the village on the cobbles. They are interested in the GC for Alejandro Valverde, and as a result, they weren't pushing it on either. And it was at that point, that was the crucial point, essentially, that's left these guys off the leash. Philippe Gilbert, world champion. Well, everyone was talking about his injuries carried over from the Eneco, and he suddenly steps up to the marker here with 1,200 metres to go. It's basically, I think, between him and Stybar. But then again, we were busy saying different things yesterday. Orica Greenwich suddenly realised that they've got to hit the go button early here, and the duo up front have actually managed to get the break on absolutely everybody. There they are, they take the Flamme Rouge. Now beyond this, there's only one left-hand turn, and it's between these two. Remarkable, Sean.
Yes, they're doing a huge performance out here in front. You know, to be able to hold off the peloton at this pace, although maybe not organised as we would be expected, but still the peloton is going at a very, very fast rate. The two of them are, you know, proving to be a bit too strong for the main peloton. We can see here, you know, nobody taking it up at the moment. No team with 4 or 5 riders on the front keeping the pace real high.
I think it's Raux that's decided to go for it. So it's between these two, and they've got time to play cat and mouse, and they probably will do. Or have they? Here come the pack behind them, being led on by Francis Lejeune. I think it's Anthony Raux. Soupe not that far away. You can see him also with his head down, and they have a look. They check each other. This is that gentle bend in the road, that banana section we were talking about. They better beware. They're going to have to go for it right now. Stybar knows he's said now or never. And he goes. Can Philippe Gilbert get on his back wheel and deliver what he thinks he possibly can? The line approaching. Philippe Gilbert, the world champion, just behind Zdeněk Stybar. I don't think anybody else is going to get in the frame today. Gilbert comes out to the line. Oh, Stybar thinks he's got it. Oh, anybody's guess at the line. Camera angle not the greatest, I'm afraid to tell you. But goodness me, what drama at the end, Sean. And yet again, we have a surprise.
Yes, and a surprise to me, because when they went away there, I was expecting just to be left hanging at 6-8 seconds, but they did a great job. And you know, the way the peloton come back, we could see that, you know, at a kilometre ago the advantage was about 8 or 10 seconds, but suddenly the peloton just to swallow them up. But it looks like Philippe Gilbert could have got it in the final metres.
I think so. Beware the celebrations. Well, you can see the breakdown of the nose behind them, of those who are trying to get something out of today. Juan Antonio Fletcher yet again amongst them, but it was Rob Wagner, I think, that hit the line for Belkin. Now then, ooh, that's got to be
Stybar.
Oh, do you know?
I
think you're right. I think you're right. Oh wow. Oh, there you are. Philippe Gilbert wrote to us yesterday and said how much he's enjoying our commentary here on Eurosport. We've enjoyed his efforts today. What an amazing performance that was. Well, you can usually rely on the riders if they continue their celebrations. Of course, we've seen some get it wrong, but Zdeněk Stybar there raising his arms, doing it for Omega Pharma, and I think basically without having that engine on the front today, because they were going to give their man a chance, and he took it. I think Omega Pharma's lack of